Today, what do you get the person who has everything except a mech? The answer is in the question, and this is Checkpoint.
Welcome to Checkpoint. I'm back from Casual Connect.
What happened to you?
Oh, well, I had to sign an NDA, so I can't really talk about it, but let's just say PopCap. Oh my god, good parties.
Dive Kick, the fighting game with two buttons, jump and dive kick, cancelled their own fully funded Kickstarter because they got an actual publisher. Yes, the game that started as a joke will now see actual development support. This tells us that the problem with Professor Pigglesworth is too many buttons. The game will now have a context-based one-button control scheme that will make your pig fight, oink, or copulate depending on its relative position to other pigs in the level.
Good news for lovers of indie games this week, as both Limbo creator Playdead and Dear Esther maker The Chinese Room have revealed the first details about their next games. Fans of Limbo's dark atmospheric horror will be excited to see that Project 2 will feature rain in color, a clear upgrade. Meanwhile, The Chinese Room's upcoming Everybody's Gone to the Rapture moves the action from an uninhabited island in the Hebrides to an empty village in rural Shropshire. Both of these games guaranteed barrel of laughs.
Tubby Games has announced a new Wii music game entitled Andrew Lloyd Webber Musical: Sing and Dance. Featuring 32 tracks from 13 Webber musicals, the game will have 3 different modes: career, sing, and dance. Now, while Webber's music is ranked somewhere between generally popular and barely tolerable, nobody goes to see one of his productions for the dancing. And really, where am I going to get a pair of roller skates and the space in my living room to use them?
IO Interactive and Square Enix have come up with a unique way to market the upcoming Hitman Absolution, a downloadable sniping game, the catch being you can only play if you've pre-ordered Hitman Absolution. But people who do play, however, will be able to win fabulous monthly prizes for racking up high scores, and the player with the highest score will be crowned the UK's Ultimate Assassin at the Golden Joystick Awards. That's a title you want linked to your name online for the rest of your life through copious media coverage and a Square Enix marketing push. That will never give you any problems crossing borders whatsoever.
Now, as we all know, video games are nothing more than training simulators for flying planes, shooting people, or abusing turtles. But there's a whole section of the gaming population whose finely honed skills were useless. Until now. Japan's Suidobashi Heavy Industries is releasing the Koratas, the first retail-ready personal mecha. The downside, it costs $1.3 million US. The upside, you can ride inside it or control it remotely via iPhone. Downside, it only fires BB pellets. Upside, it triggers to fire when you smile, so there's no theoretical time when it's not firing.
Do you like gaming history? Do you $150,000 like gaming history? Well, the eBay seller of a Legend of Zelda prototype Nintendo cartridge for sure hopes so, since that's what he's selling it for. As a bonus, it does come with a mint copy of the retail release, which has got to be worth like $50, so it's really actually only selling for $149,950. And sure, while this prototype may be exactly the same as the retail version of the game, you'll know, mostly because it's an ugly-ass orange color and has a crappy label on it. So, $150,000 well spent.
How about this? You buy 150,000 copies of Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, and then build a throne out of them.
Oh no, I like that. It's not a throne of video games. It's an installation art piece, and then you sell that for $300,000 because it's a commentary on the place of video games in modern life. Yeah, send me money. Conceptual artist.
Nice.
Coming up, with Kratos fighting Fat Princess and Daniel Fortescue versus a guy from Killzone, PlayStation All-Stars isn't sure what it wants to be. Except Smash Brothers. It definitely wants to be Smash Brothers.